Hi, I'm Adam from Booklee. So in this video I will show you how you can edit the where to eat content block on your digital guidebook. It is really simple. Let's start. So the very first thing, here on my screen now you can see a very detailed help article on how you can edit the where to eat content block on your Booklee digital guidebook. So if you ever feel stuck or have any issues or problems, feel free to check out this article, and I can assure you it's going to help you a lot to solve any troubles you might be having with editing your content on your digital guidebook. What I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to simply just go section by section and show you live in action how to edit your where to eat content block on your Booklee guidebook. So let's start. Let me navigate to my Booklee digital guidebook over here. So first things first, here on the right hand side you can see a live preview of my digital guidebook. All of the changes that I do are going to be immediately displayed live here on the right hand side on my guidebook. And this is also the guidebook that my guests are going to see once I share the link with them. Here on the left hand side, this is where you edit your guidebook. All of the changes that you do over here are going to be displayed immediately here on the right hand side. So once that's out of the way, now let me show you how you can actually edit the where to eat content block on your Booklee. So if you want to add the block itself, you simply click here at the top, add block, and now you can see all of the options of content blocks that you can add to your digital guidebook. So if you wanted to add where to eat block, you would simply click here on where to eat and the block will be added to your digital guidebook. I'm going to click X since I've already added the block to my guidebook over here. So now let me show you how you can edit the block. To edit the block, simply click on it and it's going to open up. And now you can see all of the stuff that you can edit within the block itself. So what you can actually edit here, you can change the icon of the block, you can change the title of the block, you can give it a description, text content, you can add a map pin, and you can add images. So now let me show you step by step each of the features that you can edit here within this block. So first thing, changing the icon. Simply click here on the icon and you can choose whatever icon you want to have for this specific block. By default, where to eat is going to have this icon of a spoon and a knife. If you want to change the title of the block, simply click here on the text box and now you can edit the text, the title of the block, and simply type in whatever title you want to have for the block. I just typed in test and you can see that it is now immediately live on my guidebook. Now moving on with the description, this is where you add text content to your where to eat content block. So by default, you're going to have this text over here. This is a placeholder text. Feel free to edit it or leave it as is. You can play around here and make it completely personalized to your brand. Besides that, you have also a bunch of text formatting options here at the top. You can choose from various heading formattings over here. You can make bold text, you can make italic text, you can underline text and make numbered and bulleted lists. Besides that, you can also add links, images, videos, and with the last icon, you can remove formatting. If you want to add a link here, simply highlight the piece of text you want to transform in a link, then click on the link icon and you would paste in the link URL that you want to have here on your Booklee guidebook. As simple as that. If you ever want to add an image, simply click in the text box once again, then click the image icon and choose whatever image you want to add here. And you're going to see in a couple of seconds that the image is already added to your guidebook here on the right hand side. And if you want to remove the image, simply hit backspace. So how do you embed a YouTube video on your guidebook here? Simply first find the video you want to embed on your guidebook, like so. Then just highlight the link of the YouTube video, right click, copy, go back to your Booklee, then click on the video icon over here and then simply paste in the YouTube video URL and click save. Give it a couple of seconds, you're going to see that the video is now embedded and live on your digital guidebook. And if you want to remove the video, simply just click backspace a few times and the video is deleted. So now moving on with the map pin. With this feature, you can add a map pin on your interactive Booklee guidebook map. A rule of thumb for where to eat places to use the map pin is to add a pin on your map with best cafes, restaurants, places to eat. So let me show you how you can actually add a map pin here on your Booklee interactive map. Simply click on add map pin, start typing in the address of the place you want to add a pin for. So I'm just going to type in a random address, choose this one, and then select the icon of the pin you want to give it on the map. So I'm going to choose this restaurant icon over here and click save. Now let me show you where you can actually see the interactive map. So for that, we need to click back, and by default, the interactive map is going to be always placed at the very first page of your digital guidebook. So here you can see at the bottom, there's the interactive map, and here you can see this is the map pin we just added to our interactive map. So returning to the block itself, you can obviously edit the map pin by clicking on edit. Then you can change the address or the icon, and you can obviously delete the map pin by simply clicking here on delete, and it's removed from your interactive map. And last but not least, you can add images to your where to eat content block over here. By default, you're gonna have this image. If you don't like it, you can simply delete it by clicking on these three dots and then selecting delete. Or you can add more images, and you have two options on how you can do that. First, you can add images from your device by simply clicking on add more, or import images from an already existing OTL listing link here. Let me show you both options. So to import images from your device, simply click on add more and then choose the image you want to add on your guidebook. Give it a couple of seconds, and here you can see this is the image I just added on my guidebook. So how do you add images from an already existing OTL listing link? Let me click on import from listing, and these are the options you can choose from. You can import images from your Airbnb, Booking.com, VRBO, or Google. And how to do that, you would simply just copy the link of your listing and paste it in here. Let me show you how that works with Airbnb. So let's imagine that this is my Airbnb listing and these are the images I want to import. I simply just highlight the link of my listing like so, right click, copy, go back to Booklee and paste it in here like this and say import. Give it a couple of seconds and you're going to see immediately that all of the images are imported here for you on your digital guidebook. And obviously you can always rearrange the order of the images by simply just clicking and drag the image where you want it to be placed. So that's it. That's how simple it is to edit the where to eat content block on your digital guidebook. I hope you have a great day. Cheers. Bye-bye.